Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB or Chris, and today we're going to go leaf against the Broman, whatever you want to call it, on the face. We've done it on the head. Now we're going to put it to the test on the face, and this will be our final test before I send this one out for a pass around. We will be using brand new feather blades, which are snapped in half. I'm going to be using the Macaroot shaving cream, which is available on Amazon. I'll post a link below. One of the things that I would say about this cream is, from my perspective, this cream is as good as any cream on the market, and it's very affordable. $15.34 for 6.3 ounces, or $2.43 per ounce, which is a really, really good price. This stuff, I have used a ton of it over the years. In fact, these two tubs right here are empty, but let me show you what I use them for as an example. In this one, I have plates. So once my plates are dried off, I have like carved plates, Rockwell plates in little bags. And the reason I put them in little bags is to keep them from scratching each other up. So I repurpose these. And the other one here, what do we have? I have the brush cleaning soap by Douglas Smythe. So I reuse these tubs. I never throw them out. I always use them for something. And as you can see, I've been through a few of these. This is probably the product I've used the most over the years, just because it's affordable and it's great. The quality is outstanding. The scent is meh, honestly. It's just kind of got a clean, fresh scent, but it is a good quality cream. We're going to be using the Gray Dog. This has a Timberwolf knot made by a Gray Dog from Bamboo. Really, really nice. Thank you again, Gray Dog. And let's start loading our feather blades here. So the Broman looks like this, and then you drop one blade in like so, and then this plastic piece comes up and clips. That to me is part of the weakness of this razor, that plastic. I'm not sure how long that will last. The leaf, on the other hand, is all metal, so completely metal. And I should point out, it has a lifetime guarantee. So if you have a problem with this razor, the folks at Leaf will take care of you. And the Leaf takes 3 blades, and right there is a magnet. And you just sort of set the blades in like so, and then you put the next holder down, and I'll get out another half blade. And I'll lay it in there and then show you, because it's easier if I'm looking at it when I'm putting it in. Lay the blade in like so. And you don't have to put 3 blades in if you don't want to, but I always go with 3. It's just what I'm used to. And by the way, I'm not one of these people that think when you put feathers in something, it makes it more aggressive. I just don't really buy into that. Yes, they're sharp, but many, many blades are sharp. There's our third. And then the top comes down, and you screw it in. The 2 weaknesses of the Leaf, as I see it, the handle can be a little bit slippery. It doesn't bother everybody, but sometimes when you're shaving with it, when you're shaving your face, the water runs down it. If you're a lady and you're shaving your legs, the water probably runs down that way. So it might be more of an issue if you're shaving your face or your head because of the water running down. The other part would be it's tall from top to bottom. So the Broman is definitely more slim. But I will say, I think the Leaf is just a more efficient shaver, or at least it has been for me so far. So, okay, let's get into it. Let's go ahead and wet the face here with our mister. And again, a number of people have used this. I don't know who the first was, so I'm going to stop giving people credit, because they're like, but I saw so-and-so do that. And I'm like, okay, I saw the Scented Soldier shaves. He was the first one that I saw. It doesn't mean someone else didn't do it before him, but he was the one that I saw in addition to Jim Combs. And so I think Jeremy Tyler also has done it, although I don't think on YouTube. So anyway, naturally, I don't catch a lot of the live videos that are not on YouTube. I mean, honestly, I have trouble keeping up even with YouTube with all the shavers that I try to support. And so I miss a lot of the, Facebook group lives. I just don't have the time. I just, there are so many. YouTube alone takes a lot of time just trying to keep up and, support people. This is the Razor Rock Lime Pre-Shave Cube. by the way, that I'm using. And we're going to wipe off our hand here before we grab our gray dog brush. The gray one. He makes brushes. He does not sell them. But he makes really nice brushes. And this one is made of bamboo. And he remembers when I used to have bamboo in my backyard. And I always used to fight with it. And so he made me a bamboo brush, and I really appreciate it. It's cool. Really cool. Okay. So one of the things I want to mention today, I saw Johan, Shave and Butcher, and he was talking about lather the other day in his video. And he said he was talking about straight razors. If your lather doesn't rinse easily off the blade, it's too thick, too dry, or too dense. I agree 100%. Having started straight razor shaving recently, I agree with him. If it's too thick and it doesn't rinse off easily, it's probably too much. Okay, so we're going to start with the Broman. We'll use it on the left side, and I'm going to try to use my left hand here, just developing some dexterity. And that feels good. This is a very mild razor, as far as I'm concerned. I will follow up with my right here, because I don't want to give an unnecessary advantage to the leaf, so we'll use my right hand some too. Probably should be practicing stretching too, but I'm not. This razor feels really, really non-threatening, would be the way I would describe it. It does cut, but is very, very mild. I would say certainly in the range of your, probably even feels milder to me than say your super speeds, and you barely feel any blade at all. And so if that's what you're after, then this might be an option for you. Now I want to mention, this is around 43 US dollars. 50 is what it costs shipped to my door with shipping. I checked like a week ago, and when you tried to check out, it said no shipping available to the US. Now folks are telling me that shipping is available, so I don't know if you can get this or not in the US. So check yourself and see. But really nice and smooth. Even with the feather blade, you don't feel the blade. Very nice and smooth. So now let's get rolling with our leaf. And obviously with the leaf, you're going to feel more blade. There's 3 of them. But I'm comparing razor designs here. Now the leaf comes to you for about $79. Free shipping when you hit that, $79 mark. Lifetime warranty, 30-day satisfaction guarantee. So if you're interested in that. It has definitely been a more effective shaver for me. You see what happens when the lather when you're shaving your face? If you have a lot of hydration, it's going to run down the razor. So just be aware of that. It can be slippery. Both of these razors pivot. Both of them feel very comfortable to use. The big advantage of the Broman in this situation is where I would normally trim right there, this one's too wide for that. So I would have to use the twig. So we'll just use the Broman right there. But I will say, I expect the leaf side to be a little more efficient. Let's see. Actually, on that first pass, they feel pretty similar to me. I can feel more blade on the leaf, but that one come out okay. I didn't notice a tremendous difference either way on that pass. This cream, by the way, is very good. Good quality, very affordable. One of the viewers asked me to use it, and I'm happy to use it. I've been through, I think I have another tub in there. I think I've been through 3 full tubs of this. So it is one of my most used products. And I used it mostly off cam on days when I'm not, trying to show a soap work product or something, which is rare these days because I'm, filming most every shave. But in the past, I've used it, when I did videos, say only on weekends, I would use this throughout the week and so on. Or if I'm testing a soap, I'd use the soap some and this. Very affordable. I will put a link below. It's a good quality cream. Let's add some moisture here. Just trying to get accustomed to working with more moisture because it is required when I'm doing these straight shaves. And one of the things that this is something that I've been learning. And as you know, I've been making these videos for quite a few years, and I've been wet shaving longer. Been making videos for, say, 6+ years, wet shaving longer than that, or traditional shaving, let's call it. And the way I was making lather for DEs, really not good for straight razor shaving. Not enough hydration, not enough slickness. You can get away with a lot of things with DE, and then you go with the straight and you start finding out, oh, now that's getting gummy on me, and you don't want that. I can almost not feel the blade in the Broman. Like, it is really, sort of just push it into its position and glide. It sort of reminds me of the one blade a little bit in the way it feels. I think it might be a little bit more mild than the one blade. Again, it uses half DE blades. And as you can see, it glides really easily. The Macaroon leaves behind great residual slickness. Again, it is a MVP quality cream. You may not like the scent, but most people have no problem with the performance of this cream. It is one of the all-time greats, just as good as Castle Forbes, Tobbs, True Fit and Heal, and in my opinion. I know some people will argue that point with me, but based on my use, and based on my many years of use of the other creams as well, this one will stay in my den. You know, I'll get rid of every other cream before this one, just based on performance, not scent. If they made different scents in this, like they had a Creed Aventus scent or citrusy scents like Tobbs makes, this would be killer. I mean, this would be a top level cream. It doesn't get a lot of attention because it's just, you know, it's not sexy with the scent, you know, unless you really like the Macaroon scent. To me, it's just kind of a mild, slightly floral scent. Now, again, both of these razors pivot. I definitely feel more blade with the leaf. There's no question about it. It's still mild in my opinion, though. It feels good. I think that leaf is an excellent all-around razor. The only weaknesses are the ones I pointed out. Tall and long handle, which can get wet. It's not slippery for me today, but sometimes when I'm shaving my head, it gets a little bit slippery. Of course, you can dry your fingers and all, and it helps with that, but it is a good shaver. And I have enjoyed using it, and it is my preferred head shaver, as you know, if you've watched the channel for any amount of time. And if you haven't, I invite you to please subscribe below. Lots of good things happening on this channel, and we will be having that 5,000 sub giveaway when we hit 5,000. So subscribe and bring more people in and subscribe. Again, we have 8,000 some on the old iLeather channel. I want those people to come over here. I figure a lot of people, those people are probably gone from the hobby, to be honest with you. So round it back up. We need everybody we can get in this hobby, as far as I'm concerned. The more people, the better. We welcome everybody. It doesn't matter what creed, nationality, origin, country, color, nothing. We don't care. We accept everybody in this community. How do we come out? Really nice, actually, on both sides. I have a little bit more here on my neck area. The cheeks, slightly more on the Broman side. But honestly, it's closer than I thought it would be. I'm surprised, actually. I thought it would be massively in favor of the leaf, because it was on my head. It wasn't even close on my head. The leaf was so far ahead, it was at least twice as efficient. But on the face, I'm finding the Broman isn't really a bad shaver. Now, I'm going to send mine out. Jeremy Tyler, the traveling shaver, will be the one who gets it first, and then we've got a list, you know. And I'm going to be interested to see what people think. I think some people are going to like it. They're going to like the mildness of the Broman. I think some people will not like it at all. They're going to say it's way too mild. I don't even feel it. It's not efficient enough for me. So it's going to be fun watching the reaction that people have, you know. And again, it's a razor that I bought. I'm just going to send it around because I want to get people's thoughts on it. I feel like the Broman is a really good razor to bridge the gap if you're coming from carts to traditional shaving. Single edge, you know, or double edge, but single blade, let's say, shaving. Of course, the leaf is not a single blade, but it uses the DE style. Anyway, I think It's going to be interesting to see what people have to say. Okay, so you see the lather here. The main thing for me, I want it to be slick. I don't care anything about it looking a video lather. Like, I have no concerns whatsoever anymore. And I really never did care about how a lather looks. I care about one thing, performance, as it applies to how a lather looks. If it performs, it's a good lather. If it doesn't perform, it's not. And I don't care what it looks like. That is my absolute 100% feeling on that. Oh, by the way, I want to mention something. Yesterday, I was mentioning that I was bummed out because I sent a package to Jimmy of NYC Wet Shaving, and it shows delivered, and Jimmy never got it. Well, as it turns out, I checked the address that Jimmy gave me, and I sent it to the right address. The problem was he gave me the wrong address by one character off. And so he's going to try to retrieve that package from the place where it was delivered. Now, around here where I live, if it was delivered somewhere, they'd bring it down to you, or they'd give it back to the post office. I don't know about where he lives in New York, if folks are that neighborly. I hope so. I hope they held it and just open it and start using it. But you never know about people, So anyway, apologies to the post office. Now, that said, I have had the post office lose things before. Like I said, I've had packages incoming to me that had signature delivery that someone else signed for and got, and they never arrived to me. So do I trust the post office with my irreplaceable Wade and Butcher gentleman's juice? Nope. Will I? No. Even though this was not their fault, though. So if I make an error, I will come back on this channel and always correct it. So post office folks, you did the right thing. You delivered it where it was going to go. Jimmy and I messed up. Jimmy gave me the wrong address. So this one wasn't on me, but I hope he gets it because... but honestly, I feel a little bit better that it wasn't the post office that screwed it up, So hopefully he gets it. Hopefully they don't give him trouble when he goes to get it. We shall see. Okay. Honestly, that felt really smooth. What kind of a job it's doing, I don't know. Let's roll with our leaf on this side. See how we're doing. Feels good. Again, I would still categorize the leaf as a mild razor. It doesn't feel aggressive, but it manages to be pretty efficient in my view. Both feel very nice. Both have that pivot. And as you watch, you see how the pivot holds through there. So all you got to really do is keep it in contact with your face and the pivot does the work. That happens with both razors. I prefer the pivot on this one a little bit. I just think the leaf is a better quality razor overall. For face shaving, the handle's a little long for me, but for head shaving, it's quite good. I really like it. And overall, it's been a good shaver for me. And I think this is another razor that can bridge the gap between carts and DEs. I think the Broman might be a good first step, but I don't know whether this razor is going to be for traditional shaving enthusiasts who want more efficiency. I kind of doubt it, but we're going to see when we pass this thing around. And I hope those of you who are on the pass around for this, and please don't ask me because that list is closed right now, but I hope those of you who are on the pass around for this make videos so we can see while you're using it. I'd like to see your organic reaction. Okay, how do we do? Yep, definitely this side is, yeah. This side here has more hair. There's no question. I can feel it. So let's go ahead and clean that up with a leaf. It won't be hard to clean up. Plenty of residual slickness there. So because Macaroon has such great residual slickness, I can keep going over that with no problem at all. And that, folks, is the sign of an outstanding setup. And you can see there's no drag there. You see how easy it just glides? Go. Let's see if we can manage to tighten it up there. Okay, now we're even. So, I'm not going to get into the post today because there's no point. I just really wanted to have a real battle between these two razors, on the face. And honestly, so let's put these razors on the face. Let's put some cream on there again just to lather up one more time. We'll make this very quick. And again, I hope everyone is doing well this Tuesday, whenever you're watching this, or whatever day you're watching it. Hope you're doing fantastic. I'm just lathering up because I want to show you, or I want to run these down my face at the same time and just see if I can feel a lot more blade on one side or the other. Just a final test here before I declare, which I already know it's going to be the leaf. I mean, let's be honest. Okay. No question, I feel more blade on the leaf side. Yeah, no question. It's a good exercise for my left hand too. So there's our sort of fourth pass. I don't know if this has been done before, probably has. Using two razors at the same time. Definitely feel more blade with this. So, I'm going to conclude, for my purposes, for the type of skin I have, the type of beard I have, the leaf, the undisputed, a half DE shaver, at least of the ones I've used, over the Broman. The Broman falls in this battle. The leaf is more efficient, feels better. Just in every regard for me, the leaf is a superior razor. Slightly more expensive at $79 in the US. This would come to you for $50. But in my view, a much better razor, much better chance of this lasting a long time. Does have a lifetime warranty. That piece of plastic bothers me a little bit on the Broman. But I will say, in its own right, this is a razor that might bridge the gap and bring some people in from cart shaving as sort of a first step. Now, once you've gotten used to it, you probably want to move up from this razor. But we'll see what people say when we pass this around. I want to thank everybody for watching and joining me. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Gray Dog, once again for the brush. Reminding you, we used the maca root today. Superb cream. If you've never tried it, try it. On performance, it's outstanding. I want to thank everybody for watching. Until next time, I want to remind you, it's your shave, do it your way, and God bless.